When you are writing a paragraph, it's a good idea to make a plan first. A plan is also called an outline sometimes. When you make an outline, it helps you think through what is my main idea, what are my main supports, and what are my details. If you make this plan first, you know your paragraph will have everything that you need. Okay, so you've learned that your paragraphs always have one main idea, the topic sentence, right? Then they need to have 2 or 3, usually main supports. And then many examples or details. If we put it together to show our plan, we might write our topic sentence at the top, the main idea. We might put our 2 main supports, and then our details for each support. Last week, you started learning about transition words. Transition words are really helpful for the person who's reading your paragraph because you don't say in your paragraph, here's my main support, here's my detail, but you still need to show the person reading your paragraph where is your main support, right? So you show with these transition words. First of all, next, second, in addition, also, lastly, and finally. Now these are transitions for your main supports. These are not transitions for your details when you're writing, okay? So you need to feel very clear what are your main supports before you put the transition. So I could put first or first of all right here for my first main support. I could put next, second, or in addition here. And if I had a third one, maybe I would use lastly or finally for my third main support. Remember that when you use these transitions, you use a comma, and then the word that comes after is not a capital. Okay, so I gave you this example of an outline about my selfish brother. So you see how I put first, comma, and then this letter is small, right? Next, comma, small letter, and finally. Now notice I don't put first here, and then next here, and then also, and then after that. I don't put a transition for every sentence. That is too much. Only the main supports. So then when you are reading the paragraph, it is very clear where my main supports are, right? So as you read, you can go, oh, here's the first main support. Da, da, da. Oh, here's the second. Here's the third. So I'm helping my reader to understand. Okay. So I asked you to please add transitions to this paragraph. But that means you need to know clearly in your head where are the main supports and where are the details. Okay, so clear this out. Let's read this paragraph together and understand what would be my main support and what would be my details. So my first sentence, of course, is going to be my topic sentence. I'm scared of lightning for 3 reasons. We don't use any transition for a topic sentence. That would be weird. So now we're going to look for my main support one. It's usually going to be my second sentence because we put our main supports first before we give details, right? So let's see if it is true here. It is very common. Every day around 10 million lightning bolts hit the earth. It happens all over the world. Okay, yeah. So my first main support, it is very common. What about this? Every day, 10 million lightning bolts hit the Earth. That's a detail about common. So common means it's normal, it's usual, it happens a lot. So this is a detail. How about the next one? Is it still more detail about common, or is it something new? It happens all over the world. I'm still talking about common. So this is still going to just be a detail. So I'm showing you the organization here. So my first main support is going to go right here. I could say first. I could say first of all. Both of those would be fine. But I have to remember to change my capital I to a small I. Okay? How about my second main support? Usually it'll happen right after the detail. So let's see. Lightning is deadly. 100 or more people die in the US and Canada every year because they get hit by lightning. The lightning can also cause dangerous fires. Lightning is very fast and unpredictable. Okay, so where is my big point, my main point? It's going to be lightning is deadly. So what are my details about deadly? Well, 100 or more people die because they get hit by lightning. So one way that lightning is deadly is it hits you, right? So that's my detail about deadly. How about, let's see if this isn't going to fit. I'm just going to cut this off because I don't have space. Okay, how about this one? The lightning can also cause dangerous fires. I think this is still about deadly. So either the lightning hits you and it hurts you that way, or it can hit a tree and cause a fire and be dangerous that way. So this is another detail, I feel pretty sure. Spacing is weird. Okay, whatever. Then, do I have any more details here? Lightning is fast and unpredictable. Is that a detail about deadly? No, I don't think so. I think that's my next main point, but let's check. Lightning is fast and unpredictable. Do I have more information about that, more details after it? It moves at 87,000 miles per second. Oh, yeah, that sounds like fast. No one knows when or where it will strike. Yeah, unpredictable. Okay, so I can see this is my main support 3. And then I have 2 details about it. And then what's the sentence at the end always? It's my concluding sentence. So that is my topic sentence again in different words. So these should look the same. I'm scared of lightning for 3 reasons. For all these reasons, I'm afraid of lightning. Yes, those look the same. Okay? So you can be sure that your last sentence won't be a main support, just like your first. So if you know this organization, you know where to put your transitions. So my first main support I could say first. I could say first of all, comma it. My second main support, deadly. I could say next or in addition. I like in addition. Let's do that one. Remember, I have to make a small L now. And then finally, lightning is fast and unpredictable. That's my third one. So I'll make a small L, and I'll say finally, or I could say lastly. Okay? So I hope that makes you feel a little bit more clear about the organization of a paragraph and where to put your transitions for main supports.